All right, moving on now. In India's desert state of Rajasthan, farmers have long cultivated only hardly crops that could survive the arid conditions and intense temperature variations. By using modern farming techniques, some farmers are experimenting with growing more exotic crops. Anjana Pasricha has more on the report.
These farm workers have slowly picked up the skills of nurturing exotic vegetables they never thought would thrive in India's desert state of Rajasthan, where soaring summer temperatures and paucity of water scorch the land. Rajnush Agarwal, a widely travelled engineer, began growing plants such as bell peppers, cherry tomatoes and strawberries on his family farm to get produce that was never available in his hometown, Jodhpur. The venture was launched 2 years ago during the COVID-19 pandemic.
You know, if you had to eat a burger and you wanted lettuce, there was no lettuce. If you wanted, let's say, to make a stir fry, there was nothing really here to be able to cook something. So we said, okay, why don't we grow our own veggies?
There was a learning curve in greening the desert with exotics. Modern farming techniques such as drip irrigation helped conserve water in a region where water table levels are very low. With temperatures touching 50 degrees Celsius during the summer, many plants grow in greenhouses.
They help us in reducing temperature, increase humidity, control moisture. We've got sprinklers in the greenhouse wherein we can do fogging from the top, and which allows us to lower down the temperatures.
Many of these workers, accustomed to growing only the hardiest crops in the desert climate, had never heard of the vegetables they now nurture.
I
learned how to work with different plants in the polyhouse, and I also learned their names.
Polyhouse hai, greenhouse hai, shade net house hai.
I had knowledge of nurturing crops in greenhouses and polyhouses, but it is here that I picked up the skills of growing exotic vegetables.
The venture's launch during the pandemic ironically helped grow business as people's focus turned on health and raised demand for fresh produce.
It's not a fad, it's something that's here to stay.
For his wife, the farm venture, which she also oversees, is a welcome change from her work as a human resource professional.
This taps more of my creative energy, and being so close to nature is obviously something that everyone enjoys.
Experts are optimistic that ventures like this will encourage more farmers to use modern techniques and diversify into crops that could raise incomes in one of India's lesser developed states, where the economy is still primarily agricultural. Anjana Pasricha for VOA News, New Delhi.